Have you been hanging and banging, brothers and sisters? Have you been in the gym, pumping that iron, and getting yourself in top shape? If so, you need to fuel your body, and nobody can do it better for you at a better price and a better quality product than our friends at Best Price Nutrition. That's bestpricenutrition.com. 1-800-499-4810. They got free shipping on orders over $99 in the USA. They even have a 30-day return policy. Ladies and gentlemen, Best Price Nutrition is where it's at. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the 1987 Supermod. I'm your host, as always, Brad Drake, and this is the revival of the World Wrestling Association. There are quite a few new subscribers on this channel. We've been getting a lot more publicity as of late, and we have been gaining tons of new subscribers, and a lot of people are new to watching this show. So for all of you new fans that are just tuning in now and trying to figure out what's going on, this is the World Wrestling Association save that I'm also running on top of the two others. The WWA was in serious financial straits when we took it over in May of 1987. We were about $250,000 in debt, and we have released a lot of wrestlers, and we've brought in younger, cheaper wrestlers, and we are attempting to climb out of the hole of debt that we are in. So, with that said, let's take a look at the finances here. We've done some marketing changes too, with trying to get merchandise rolling, and merchandise is working. We are making more money with merchandise, as you can see from our chart there, and we are actually making money every month, and our debt is all the way down here to $110,000. So we're hoping to continue to climb out of the hole and get the WWA back where we can be, I don't want to use the word competitive, but where we can be profitable and continue things and continue moving on with the World Wrestling Association and essentially saving it, because otherwise we're financially destitute and dead. So we are well on our way here. Look at this. We have no absent workers, believe it or not. And tonight is television tapings. So we are at our WRTV Studios in Indianapolis, and we're going to get rolling with our television tapings tonight. So let's see what's going on here. Chris Carter got himself a little bit of trouble with the Crusher. The Crusher straightened him out. Fair enough. All right, let's see what Zebra Kid has taken Mike Summers as a protege, which is good stuff and always very helpful. We have a lot of young wrestlers on our roster. Let's go ahead and take a look at our card for tonight. In action, we're going to see Derrick Dukes, the Texas Hangmen, El Bracero, Jonnie Stewart, Big Ron Powers, Mad Maxx is going to be on the show. We're going to see the Windy City Dream Team in tag action. And in our main event, we're going to see Calypso Jim challenge the Great Wojo for the World Heavyweight title. For our television tapings for next week, which is the first week of August already, we're going to see the Zebra Kid in action along with the Golden Boys, the Polynesian Wildman, Big Ron Powers, Dream Machine, Prince Mama Muhammad, Mr. Electricity Steve Regal, who is the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight title. And in our main event, we are going to see Dr. Jerry Graham Jr. and his partner Don Kent, former World Tag Team Champions, as they challenge Dick the Bruiser and the Crusher, who are the current World Tag Team Champions. Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. Let's get to booking. So here we go. Rizzo versus Dukes in singles action. And rarely do we see Dukes and Hamilton separated, but we're going to see it tonight. So this one is going to be a 3-minute bout, the usual for our television tapings. And here is John Rizzo. And here is Starfire, Derrick Dukes. And for those of you that don't know, the AWA is actually planning a reunion here soon and Starfire Derrick Dukes will be there. If you want to learn more about the reunion, check out Mick Karch's page on Facebook. It's Slick Mick Old School Wrestling. All right, up next, we got a tag match as the Black Cats and Mickey Shannon take on the formidable Texas Hangmen. So Katz and Shannon versus the Texas Hangmen. And for those of you that have been watching for a little while, and those of you that haven't, the Texas Hangmen have taken on Don Carson as their manager. So hopefully that success that they had in the AWA and our other save will transfer over to here to the Texas Hangmen. Don Carson's a good fit for them. We're going to have Texas Hangman number 2 go ahead and get the win here. And that one, as we say, is also in the books. Up next, Tom Renesto Jr. is going to face light heavyweight king El Bracero. Uncrowned king, of course, because we do not have a light heavyweight championship. That may change. I haven't decided yet. So here we go. Tom Renesto Jr. versus El Bracero. And I am a big fan of El Bracero's work, and you should be too. The man was smooth. He's getting a little bit older here, but he can still go. And I think El Bracero's real name was Jose Martinez, and he also did some work in the AWA under his real name of Jose Martinez. All right, up next, Harry Canadian, one heck of a name there, against Jonnie Stewart. Jonnie Stewart, of course, has himself allied with none other than Paul Christie. And there he is, the Harry Canadian. That wasn't his real name. It was just Harry Canadian. And here is Jonnie Stewart. Jonnie Stewart, of course, is going to get the win here, and he is managed by Miss Bunny Belove, who's a little bit but nothing but trouble. Always something negative dealing with her. All right, Joe Williams is going to face Ron Powers here. And as we've said before, Ron Powers is based out of Chicago. Big, powerful, nasty guy. And he is a guy that we have a lot of hopes for. So he is just going to continue to win on television until we see fit to put him in any kind of feud. He's a young guy, and we just want to push him to the moon, and he's going to continue winning on television. All right, up next, Mad Maxx is going to have a promo with his manager, Saul Kretschmann. This one could go either way. And here we go, Saul Kretschmann, Mad Maxx, and of course they are going to be interviewed by none other than Bob Utter. Bob Utter is now out of the booth, and he's just doing our interviews for us. So Saul Kretschmann is going to be based on entertainment. Mad Maxx entertainment. Bob Utter is not based on anything, but he will be on screen. So we got that one booked, and we're going to have Jeff Stanton go up against Mad Maxx here. And it's not going to go well for Jeff Stanton. Mad Maxx is a big dude, big bad dude. If you get the chance, go on YouTube and look up some of his matches. Mad Maxx was very, very good. Well, I don't want to say very, very good. He was a very good brawler. All right, so there we go. Mad Maxx is booked. We're going to give us a little bit of promo time here to the Windy City Dream Team, and this may not go well, but the boys got to get some experience somehow. Here we go. Lance Allen and his partner Eddie Strong. Like I've said, they could be brothers. They could be cousins. I'm not sure. They have a similar look, but it's tough to tell. They're going to talk with Bob Utter. So entertainment. Everybody's on screen. We're good to go. Up next, we're going to have Max Blue and Mike Magee against the Windy City Dream Team here. And as I said before, the Windy City Dream Team is a very promising up-and-coming team here. And I have very high hopes for them. And there's Mike Magee. And here is the Windy City Dream Team in there. So we're going to go ahead. Oh, great. They have awful chemistry. Audible time. So here we go. We'll take Mike Magee out of there. And we'll put Jerry McIntyre in. There's Jerry McIntyre. So Blue and McIntyre. And we're going to have Eddie Strong get the win. 3 minutes. That one's booked. Let's go ahead back to our TV show here. The Great Wojo is going to cut a promo with his manager, Sheik Adnan LKC, who, of course, carries the load in those promos because Great Wojo was not very good on the microphone. So here we go. Here's Sheik Adnan LKC. Here's the Great Wojo. Bob Utter. And of course, as we know, the Great Wojo is engaged in a feud with Steve Regal. So they're going to be talking about Steve Regal. So we're just going to base the Great Wojo. We're just going to rate him. And Steve Regal is going to be off screen. So that one is booked. And next we have Calypso Jim against the Great Wojo in the main event. And this one's going to go 16, I think. 17 it should be able to go, yeah. So here's Calypso Jim, one of our finest heavyweights and a contender for the World Heavyweight title. And he is going to face the great in-ring talent of the Great Wojo. Of course, this is for the big strap here. And we are going to have the Great Wojo win. And it's going to be by cheating, of course. Manager interference. All right, we can go 1 more minute. So we'll give that main event 1 more minute. And let's see what we can do here, everybody. All right, Derrick Dukes gets the win with his big missile drop kick, 19 overall. Going right along. The Texas Hangmen get the win with the Hangman drop. Very nice. Probably a lot of takeaways on this one. Inexperience. Yep. The usual. They get a bonus for a squash. They do not. Okay, up next, El Bracero gets the win with that top rope body block. And El Bracero looks good there, 57. Got a 42 overall. I'll take it. Jonnie Stewart wins with his neck breaker. Only a 31 on that bout. But a win is a win. There it is. Well executed squash. Very good. Ron Powers gets the win with that powerbomb hold. Ron Powers, real deal. No well executed squash here. Strange enough. And up next, we got the Mad Maxx promo. Only gets a 46. So next time, we will not base him on entertainment. We'll just let Saul Kretschmann do the talking. As you can see, looks like Saul Kretschmann's doing pretty good. And Saul Kretschmann was pretty good. All right, Mad Maxx gets the win here over Jeff Stanton, 47. And, ooh, that promo of the Windy City Dream Team only gets a 43. But I wasn't expecting much more than that. And their match only gets a 36. Hey, everybody's got to start somewhere, right? All right, up next, the Sheik Adnan LKC promo gets us a 64. So that's good. And let's take a look and see what the main event. The main event nets us a 68. And neither one of these men had the psychology for an epic. So that's a lesson learned. This could have gone a lot worse. We still get a gain across the board with a 61 overall. I'll take it. Very nice. Hey, we're making waves here at the WWA. We're climbing out of the grave. So we can't complain here. All right, so we're moving along to recording for next week now, which is August 1st. And we're going to open with Rocky Guerrero versus the Zebra Kid. And Zebra Kid, of course, was one of our first pickups. He's a talented guy, and he fits good on our roster. Fits well on our roster, I should say. Another formidable light heavyweight. There's a Zebra Kid with the win. Up next, we got Dose and Mike Powers. We still got to change Mike Powers' name. And they're going to face the Golden Boys. Of course, this one's only going to go 3 minutes. And there's Paul Dose. There is Mike Powers. There's the Golden Boys. So we're going to have Jimmy Holiday get the win here for his team. And the Golden Boys look golden. All right, Sultan the Great, as lousy as he is going to face the Polynesian Wildman. They're going to go 3 minutes. And the Wildman is going to beat the crap out of Sultan the Great. Here we go. The win goes to the Wildman here. Very nice. That one is booked. Danny McGuire is going to face Ron Powers. Here's Ron Powers. And there is Danny McGuire. Ron Powers with the W once again as he continues his winning ways. Let's see what his record is so far in the WWA. He is working for Windy City too. So there you have it. He's 9-0. So he continues his winning ways here, which is good. All right, the Black Katz is going to face the Dream Machine here. And Black Katz is going to do what Black Katz does best. That's take the fall. There he is. There is Dream Machine. Of course, Dream Machine's going to get the win. 3 minutes. Very nice. Up next, we got Dr. Jerry Graham Jr., Don Kent. They're going to cut a promo. And there's the good doctor. There's his partner, Don Kent. There's Bob Utter. And they are in a feud with the Golden Boys. So we might as well put their names in there. So we're looking at Jimmy Holiday and his partner, Mike Summers. All right, so entertainment, off screen. That one is booked. Nick Onassis is going to face Prince Mama Muhammad, and things are not going to go well here for Nick Onassis. Prince Mama Muhammad is another big, bad dude. And here we go. Prince Mama Muhammad with the win here. 3 minutes. And it's promo time again. This time it's going to be Steve Regal. Mr. Electricity is going to cut his promo here. And we know he's going to cut his promo on the Great Wojo. Of course, he's going to talk to Bob Utter. There's the Great Wojo, and we'll even have him talk about Sheik Adnan El Casey. Why not, right? All right, Mr. Electricity is rated on entertainment, and hopefully that nets us a decent little score there. Up next, Frankie Adonis is going to face Steve Regal. Another 3-minute bout. And chances are good that Frankie Adonis is going to fall prey to the world-famous Fort Lauderdale leg lock. There's Frankie, crafty veteran. And here is Steve Regal. Steve Regal with the win. He continues his winning ways here as he continues to chase the World Heavyweight title. All right, the Bruiser and the Crusher are going to cut a promo here. 6 minutes. Here's Dick the Bruiser. Here's the Crusher. And they're talking to Bob Utter. They are not currently in a feud with anybody, so it's not necessary for them to talk about anybody. We don't have to put anybody in there, I should say. All right, that one is booked up. Should get us a good score. And, of course, our main event here is going to be Graham and Kent versus the Bruiser and the Crusher. Oh, and I clicked off it by accident. There's Graham and Kent. We save that one. We can auto-name it. This one should only be able to go 17. And there they are. The World Tag Team Champions are live and in living color here. And we're going to have the Crusher get the win. But, of course, we're going to keep it typical WWA style. And it is going to be by disqualification. There we go. It is booked up. Oh, we can add another minutes. That's cool. All right, so this one's ready to rock. We're going to go ahead and start the show. Let's see how we do. Zebra Kid gets the win with the moonsault over Rocky Guerrero, 43 overall. Very nice. And the Golden Boys get the win with the double drop kick. And lots of takeaways here for psychology and inconsistency and inexperience. They're learning, my friends. All right, Polynesian Wildman gets the win with submission. We got to look into that. Why is he getting the win with the submission? Polynesian Wildman should have a finisher. I have noticed something funny with these games. When you create a new save sometimes the finisher doesn't show up in the game. It doesn't make much sense. But here we go. Ronnie Powers gets the win with that power bomb hold. And Ron Powers is 10-0 now. So that's very good. Dream Machine gets the win with that DDT. Takeaways are some inconsistency business. You know, the usual. And I forgot that Dream Machine is now managed. No, he's not managed. Headline LKC was the road agent. Never mind. All right. Dr. Jerry Graham and Don Kent get a 65 for their efforts. It's a pretty darn good promo for the WWA. I'll take it. Go to the next segment here. Prince Muhammad wins with his big splash. 46 overall. And not too many takeaways here. That's not bad at all. And Steve Regal gets a nice 75 here. That's a great score for the AWA. I'm sorry, the WWA. 75, terrific score. 64 overall here against Frankie Adonis. And of course, as predicted, he wins with that Fort Lauderdale leg lock. Mr. Electricity is once again in the W column. All right, Dick the Bruiser and the Crusher with a big 79 promo. Excellent promo. And the two old-timers here are really getting it done on the mic. And let's see how our main event does. We get an excellent score of a 78 overall. And, of course, the Crusher wins by DQ. And the Bruiser and the Crusher continue their winning ways on top here. Of course, they are hamstringed by their physical ability, their age, but they got the real deal here. All right, let's go ahead and finish this one up. Look at that, 73. Great score across the board. We get gains across all of our television areas, and I'm pretty pleased. So this means that we are coming up on tour date 16 here. So while that loads, we'll go ahead and make our adjustment. And we're going to make sure that this is white. And make sure that this is also white. And we're going to clear out all of these. Because I'm telling you, on more than one occasion, everybody, I have gotten confused. So we're going to run another venue on Sunday. No. We will be back at the Tyndall on Sunday. That's accurate. This is show number 16. Then we got show 17. We don't know where we're running yet. And of course, we're going to have show 18. And we don't know where we're running yet for this one either. And that will be August, week 1. And this will also be August, week 1. All right, so there we go. Let's go ahead back to the main screen here. Let's see how no incoming, so that's good. Let's see what else may catch our eye here. Match the year candidate. Choshu over Funk. And let's see how the WWF did. Junkyard Dog over Adrian Adonis here at the Rosemont Horizon in Chicago. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not a bad card. Let's see what the NWA's got going on here. Koloff over Dusty Rhodes. Very nice. Flair over Luger. Rudin Fernandez over the Garvins. Wow, they got all the titles on the line here. Good stuff. 92 overall. Let's go see what's going on in Florida. Pritchard and Steve Armstrong. Interesting. They're doing their best there. And Chicago Championship Wrestling. TV tapings. So, fair enough. All right, that's going to do it for us, everybody, for this one. If you haven't done so already, or you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and then drop a message below. Let us know how you found the channel, what you think of what's going on, what you'd like to see, and talk to us. Also, make sure that you hit that like button, and also do not be afraid to share this video with your friends. Sharing is caring, and caring is growing on YouTube. Also, you can find us on social media. Facebook.com/group/1987Supermod. You can also find us on the subreddit, TEW 2020 Friends. Last but not least, if you would like version 9 of the Supermod, head on over to braddrake.net, drop me a line. I'll be more than happy to send you over a link to the database and the picture pack. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.